Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me here again on Robin's Ramblings. Today is another Thankful Thursday, and right now I'm super thankful for this cozy fire behind me and my second cup of morning tea. And as you can see, it's a totally cozy, relaxed day. No makeup, no contacts, none of that kind of stuff. The messy hair look, it's in. So at least it's in for me this morning. It's looking like it might snow. It's pretty gloomy outside, windy, and it's been raining a little bit, and the mountains are definitely getting the snow. It's actually really beautiful to watch the clouds move along the mountaintops. And I'm out here in the country at a friend's house doing some house sitting, and I'm really thankful that I get to come out and hang out at their place. They have a beautiful home um, on the river, really close to the Rio Grande, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area. They've got a wonderful view. They've got basically a 360-degree view of the amazing mountains of the San Luis Valley where I live, and it's amazing. I'm still waking up, and I really love coming out here because I can sort of unplug and just relax and kind of refocus. It's a great time to kind of retreat, I guess you could say. It's a great retreat for me to come out here and hang out with the cats and just chill out. They have a really cozy home. So I'm really thankful for that. This is going to be posted on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it for the Thursday of Thanksgiving. And of course, it's November. It's Thanksgiving month. For us Americans, most of us celebrate this festive holiday of eating way too much and having a lot of fun with friends and family. And I really, really enjoy this holiday because we don't have a lot of holidays like this. We don't get together very often, or at least my family doesn't get together very often and sit around a table and have a great big meal and really just celebrate abundance and family and friendship and love and just all those kinds of things. It's super important to me because we don't do it very often. I'm sure there's a lot of families that get together on a weekly basis. Maybe they have Sunday brunch together or something like that, and they're very lucky. But I'm super thankful for the time I do get to have with family on Thanksgiving. And it's just having a fall harvest celebration to me is really, really fun. It's it's that time of year where I just want to drink warm beverages and eat yummy sweet things, though I'm avoiding it. I'm trying to avoid it. But I am going to stuff myself silly for Thanksgiving, guaranteed. But there are a lot of things going on. I'm really thankful for the mellow weather we've been having. We got a little bit of snow in October, but we haven't had much weather since then. And I'm really grateful for that because the weather has been amazing. Like, it's been so warm in the mornings. I've been able to take the dogs for hikes, and the grass is 3.5, 4 foot tall. It's almost as tall as me in these little mountainous foothill areas that I go. And you can't even see the dogs. They just disappear into the grass when they're running around. And it's just amazing with the sunlight hitting it in the mornings, and it's a beautiful, beautiful view. And that's something I'm super thankful for. I'm also really thankful for a royalty check that I got in the mail. It's the first one I've ever gotten, and I'm super excited about that. As a musician, it's one of those things. I mean, it's not a ton of money, but it's something. It says, "Oh, people have been buying my music online. This is awesome for 22 cents a song. This is great." I finally get a royalty check for that, and that to me is something I'm really excited about because it says, yeah, people have been listening to your music. People have been downloading your music, and this awesome. So I'm really excited about that. That's something I'm super thankful for today. I'm gonna get more comfortable here. I'm really thankful for my family and friends. I can't wait to see them for Thanksgiving. My brother hopefully will be coming up if the weather holds, and my mom and my aunt usually, and my mom's boyfriend come over, and we have lunch, and it's a lot of fun. We usually have a lot of laughs. Last year we had a ton of laughs. My brother came and stayed, and my aunt stayed, and it was just really nice to get together with friends or family and friends and it's just, it's really important to me, and I really appreciate those people in my life when I get the chance to hang out with them and eat some yummy food and laugh and probably end up arguing a tiny bit, or at least we'll try not to, but it's sort of inevitable. Sometimes you get in those family arguments and it's hard to avoid. And that's sort of a staple for Thanksgiving. I know a lot of families that have a lot of tension in their relationships, and it can be kind of hard sometimes, you know. There are a lot of people that just have differences. Family members have differences, and sometimes it's hard to get along when you get together. And hopefully you manage to realize what's most important, and that's the love for your friends and family, and realize that those are the things that keep family together, is accepting people's differences. Agreeing to disagree is a huge benefit. So I'm also really excited because something new has come up in my life. I just recently got a part-time job, and I had been looking for something specific. I'd been looking for something that had the perfect hours for me so that I could still do other things in my life, music and so forth, but to just, you know, have that buffering income. And I'm really excited that I did get a part-time job, and it does have those perfect hours. And I'm really excited about that. I'm starting training, and it's just something that's fun. It's different. It's something I've never done before. And I think that it's going to be just the perfect thing for me. And I'm excited. I've said that way too many times. More tea, because I am just barely waking up. Hey, here comes the kitty cat. Come here. Come here, Willie. I want to introduce you. Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh, this is Willie. This is one of the kitty cats that I'm sitting for the week. He's a lover. He's a sweetheart. He does not like the wind and the cold. But he's like, I'm coming in to warm up, huh? At least he didn't bring a mouse this time. He brings mice in here, and he eats everything but, you know, the head or the back end. You know how that goes with cats. And he leaves it on the really light bedroom carpet. So it's just like a bloodbath. I'm like, oh boy, that's so much fun. Good old cats, you gotta love them. And I know it's a gift. It's a gift to his mom and dad. He leaves the dead mice in their bedroom, and it's like, ah. I don't know whether to go good kitty or bad kitty. Probably good kitty. Good kitty, you got the mouse. Anyhow, so I'm really thankful for all of these things and so much more. I'm thankful that it's fall going into winter. I actually really do like the cozy winter season. I think it's a lot of fun. I really like the holiday season because people get together more. It's so cozy, sweaters and warm weather, and I love winter clothing. Like, I like dressing up in winter because I can layer. I can cover myself up in cozy scarves that go up to the top of my head, and you know, I have a million scarves. I'm kind of a scarf addict because they're such a inexpensive accessory. You know, you can totally change your look with a scarf. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to cracking those puppies out and putting them on, and it's getting that time of year. It's getting cool. And I mean, I can't imagine not having seasons, so I'm really thankful for the new season of fall/winter, because we're getting closer to winter. And I'm hoping we get some more snow, but I'm thankful for the warm weather while it lasts. So these are mostly all the things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my husband, obviously. I'm always thankful for him. He had to do some work on my car last weekend. He had to take the time out of his weekend off and, you know, rotate my tires and change the oil and stuff like that. And he's happy to do that kind of stuff. I mean, it does save us money when he can do it himself. And we have a wonderful neighbor that I'm super thankful for, because he's a nice guy, he's great, and he has a motor lift, well, a vehicle lift. He's got a garage, an actual car garage, And so he knows a lot. He's a mechanic and he knows a lot about vehicles, and it's just so nice to have someone across the street that you can, pick their brain about something if something's going on with your car. And luckily for us, he looked at the car the other day and gave it an inspection and said, yeah, you have a couple things going on. Brakes need replaced, stuff like that. So we've got to get all of that stuff done before we do any holiday traveling this year. But I'm really thankful for him. I'm thankful that he caught some of the stuff that was going on with my car, and we can now fix it. So that's super important and wonderfully amazing to have right across the street from you. I mean, what a huge blessing that is. And he and Dominic are just such good friends, and they get along really well, and Dominic helps him out with stuff, and it's it's a very neighborly thing. It's sort of something that has gone by the wayside in a lot of places. The friendly neighbors, the neighbors that know each other and talk to each other and walk across the street and gab. My grandparents had that. They had several neighbors that they did that with. And they had a mechanic across the street too, which is kind of ironic and funny. But they had for as long as I was, for as long as I was a kid, they had that mechanic. He's still there, actually. Still doing his thing. I think he's done mechanicking. That's not even a word, but I think he's done, because I think he's in his 80s at least, if not older. But he was there my whole childhood. I remember him working on things, and with his overalls and his little pointy kind of denim hat thing that he wore, and his beard, and he kind of had this I don't know if he's from Pennsylvania or where he's from originally, but he has this very strong accent from, the Northwest, or sorry, the Northeast, I guess you could say, sort of accent. I'm not quite sure where he's from, but I just remember him. I don't know why I'm going off on a tangent about this mechanic across the street from my grandparents' house. Oh, maybe it's just the comparison between the grandparents and our situation. So I'm just very thankful that we have him across the street from us. We can trust him, and he's so friendly and can help us out with our vehicles when we need the help. Because, it's kind of a terrifying thing when stuff happens to your vehicle, and it's an expensive thing too. And sometimes it's hard to come out of pocket with $1,000 or $2 to take it to an actual mechanic shop and have them do, or more. It depends on what's going on with your vehicle. Sometimes it's not worth the money. So I'm just excited we can fix it all ourselves. Well, I say ourselves, Dominic can fix it. That's why I'm saying I'm thankful for Dominic, because he is the king. He is awesome. He can fix just about anything he puts his mind to, I swear. And he's so smart that he can fix things. He can learn how to fix things, and a lot of people are like that. I mean, if you put your mind to something, you can really learn how to do it, if you have the passion and the wherewithal to learn. I think that most anyone can learn how to do those types of things if they're motivated, but he has a special talent for it, I think. He's just got the mind for it. But, so he's a quick learner. It would take me forever to learn that stuff, and then I'd be like, oh, I broke a nail. I'm really not that girly, honestly, but I sort of am. I don't want to have to change my oil if I don't have to. It's not that difficult to learn how to do, and I know how to change my tire if it goes flat, and so on and so forth, and I think those are important skills for anyone to know and to learn. But I'm spoiled, and I'm glad Dominic does it for me. So even though we got a little bit of, not bad news, but typical news from a car with 150,000 miles on it, it just needs a few things replaced and done. The flip side of that is I'm really thankful that we can fix it. So it's nothing major. So that's about all that's going on in my life. I'm just excited for Thanksgiving, the holidays, the new part-time job, friends, family. Looking forward to starting some indoor projects, which I'll be posting. We are getting ready. I don't know when we'll start the project because the vehicle things sort of pushing things back, but we'll probably be starting it soon, and I will talk to you about that at a later date. But I'm super excited about some home remodeling stuff that we're going to get ready to do. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. I'm thankful for you listening, and thankful for the morning and thankful for Thanksgiving. I love this holiday. I love the food. Turkey, cranberry sauce, just the works. Potatoes and gravy and the pies. Of course, the pies. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, wonderful fall harvest celebration, whatever you want to call it. And thanks so much for joining me, and we'll talk to you again soon.